Welcome, everyone, to Orlando, Florida, the bounce house, home of the UCF Knights. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Wyoming Cowboys, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game be looking. And the Cowboys will kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Knights offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Stewart. Makes the catch. Bulldozes his way through. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Chambers. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
And that's the look in man coverage you can throw the hitch route against, right? When the receiver's got a little bit of access, so he's got some room to work with. Against press, you're risking a pick six. So good decision there by the Q, knowing that was a good look to throw into.
He'll pull it on the read. Quarterback gets the first down. Oh, he's got some space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UCF!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. The Cowboys offense has the ball for the first time. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is, how's this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking missile.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some, but, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has wrecked many a games.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
The Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Offense in the hurry-up. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
You knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
The RPO, it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Here comes the hurry up. He wants to throw it again. Got a man. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Cowboys, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The bounce house is rolling here on 3rd down, trying to help UCF. He wants it all. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a 3rd down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced the big interception.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The play action fake. With the catch, it's Chambers. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. This time they'll go to the running game. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Stewart. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Cowboys moving quickly to the line.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Fires to the big fella. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hand off from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And
that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
The Cowboys will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Scanning the field, it's Stewart. Looking left. Wide open downfield. Speeding down the left side. Touchdown, Knights! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Cincinnati is down, but not out of it. Not in Nippert Stadium. One of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Wisconsin. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Well, you're seeing a complete effort right now by this football team. Their offense has been doing their part, scoring points. They've got a big lead, and the defense right now is just shutting the opponent out. So good against the run and so athletic, and they have the ability to rush the passer. As you saw right there, getting the sack. We're only in the first quarter, but they're right now winning this game in all 3 phases.
Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit. The earth is shaking. Bounce house living up to its name as UCF tries to get off the field. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And the Cowboys send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. First play of the period, first down here. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. The give to the left side. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Looking to throw, it's Stewart. Just a short pass to the tight end. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. The Knights head quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, UCF! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
You always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. On the move at the 30. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll run play action. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To throw, it's Stewart. Makes the grab on the left. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. Makes the grab. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Leaves it with the back.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Breaking out the jet sweep. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? They'll leave it with him. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Knights back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Right back to the well. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They punted away on 4th down. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pulls it in. It's Douglas. Still running at the 40. He's loose. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bill. They are throwing. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, it's Stewart. Got his man in the middle. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Knights!
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his 3rd receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into this season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Cincinnati is getting worked right now in their own dojo. We've seen this team in big spots over the years, but I can't think of a worse beating. They're trailing by 17 to Wisconsin. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Here's the handoff. And some room to work. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Got the quick completion. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that 2nd half in Orlando. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys inside the bounce house.
The Knights will line up to kick off and start the second half. The returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Handoff to the lone back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. The Cowboys line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Stewart. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Now the play fake. That's caught. It's Gibbs. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Wants to throw on first down. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. You get field position like this, and you're not likely to punt the way they did the last time they had the ball.
Yeah, great job by the defense, setting them up in an opportunity to get some points on the board quickly.
This is an opportunity you've got to capitalize on this field position. You must come away with points here if you're on offense.
They'll try the run. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Knights trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. To the air, it's Stewart. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Grabbed behind the line, it's Douglas. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Here comes the heat. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. New set of downs after the completion. They'll give it to the back. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The hand to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Gibbs. Makes the grab, and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Caught over the middle. It's Gibbs. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move. It's 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Bringing the heat. That's caught. It's Gibbs. Breaks into the open.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Oh, what a caught! And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wyoming.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Lining up for the PAT. Smashes it through for the PAT. So an 82-yard drive there. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Line getting set on 2nd down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back to pass, it's Stewart. Looking for a deep man. Intercepted, and finally, this defense makes a play. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Got his man out of the backfield. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. To the air on second down. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. He'll start this drive firing. Finds the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The give to the lone running back. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Offense working from the pistol. Off the play fake on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. A first down run in the red zone. Looking for the end zone. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. They're going to run it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UCF! They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Cincinnati is just getting blown off the field right now. I mean, like them or hate them, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch. They're trailing by 26 to Wisconsin. Just another week of college football.
It's a fumble. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it.
Well, ball security.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it, as you saw it on that sack there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Nice catch along the sideline and great effort to stay in bounds. They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. The Knights are on the move. They'll move the wide receiver. With the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. Touchdown, Knights! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it back looking for help. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. There he goes. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the 1st down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gibbs. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. That's reeled in. It's Gibbs. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Caught near the sticks. It's Gibbs. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Looking to throw again. He wants to take the top off. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the back. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They call it a coffin corner for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. Handoff to the single running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put